Look around, is this the life you promised yourself? What if I told you everything you are experiencing right now is simply the echo of your past thoughts and you have the power to rewrite the script starting today? Your life isn't dictated by luck. It's not chained to your past. And it's certainly not controlled by the economy. It is controlled by something infinitely more dangerous and infinitely more powerful, your own mind. Nearly a century ago, one man locked himself away to study the blueprints of the wealthiest, most dominant minds in human history. He didn't find luck, he found a formula. 13 absolute laws that separate the architects of reality from the victims of circumstance. Today, you don't get theory, you get a wake-up call. Listen closely. Law 1, desire. Everything begins here. Not a wish, not a polite hope, a white-hot, consuming obsession. You do not get what you kind of want in this world. You get what you are willing to sacrifice everything for. The second your desire becomes non-negotiable, the universe steps out of your way. Law 2, faith. Desire is the spark, but faith is the oxygen. Not blind belief, but an uncheckable, terrifying certainty that what you are chasing is already yours. Your mind does not know the difference between a real event and a deeply imagined one. Convince your mind and reality will follow. Law 3, autosuggestion. You are always talking to yourself, and your mind is always recording. Every whispered doubt, every excuse, every time you say, I can't, you are the programmer. So ask yourself right now, are you writing the code for an empire or are you programming your own destruction? Law 4, specialized knowledge. We are drowning in information, but starving for mastery. General knowledge pays the bills. Specialized knowledge buys the building. You don't need to know everything. You just need to become undeniably dangerous at one specific thing. Law 5, imagination. The imagination is the workshop of the soul. Every skyscraper, every revolution, every impossible victory started as a flicker behind someone's eyes. If you can construct it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Law 6, organized planning. A dream without a timeline is just a hallucination. You need a blueprint and you need blood on the canvas. Build the plan, attack the plan, and when it fails because it will fail, rebuild it. Failure isn't a death sentence, it's just data. Law 7, decision. Hesitation is the graveyard of opportunity. The elite decide with the speed of lightning and change their minds with the speed of a glacier. The unsuccessful, they overthink. They wait for the perfect moment. And while they wait, life moves on without them. Law 8, persistence. Most people shatter right at the threshold of their breakthrough. Not because they lack talent, but because they underestimate the pain of the process. Winners aren't always the smartest in the room. They are simply the ones who refuse to die. They win because they do not stop. Law 9, the mastermind. Look at your circle. If they aren't pushing you, they are pulling you down. You don't build an empire alone. You need an alliance of relentless, ambitious forces. One strong mind is formidable, but a mastermind unstoppable. Law 10, energy. Your raw energy is a weapon. Stop wasting it on cheap dopamine and meaningless distractions. Gather it, harness it, channel that fire strictly into your vision. Speed is a byproduct of focused energy. Law 11, the subconscious. It operates in the shadows, 24/7. It takes your dominant thoughts and physically manifests them into your reality. There is no neutral gear. Feed it fire and discipline, or it will feed you ash and regret. Law 12, the brain. Your brain is a broadcasting station. You are constantly transmitting your frequency to the world. Change your frequency, change your life. Law 13, the sixth sense. When the noise of the world finally fades, the sixth sense awakens. That gut feeling, that undeniable instinct. It is the whisper of genius. The more you discipline your mind, the louder it becomes. Trust it. Success is not an accident, it is architecture. It is built, thought by thought, decision by decision, day by day. The blueprint is yours, the laws are set. The only question left is, are you ready to take control? This is pure motivation. Hit subscribe right now and never settle for average again.